Okay, so here she is. It's made a bit of a mess of that. Look at that. That is not nice. And look at that. But all this seems alright. That one's been chewed. There's no thread in that one. So is that one. So actually, there is a bit of thread in that one. That doesn't look that bad. These, okay. Well, that looks a bit gnarly. They're fine. The thread in them two have thinned a bit. And this was actually poking out the water, so that never really did go inside it. Ooh. Look at that. There's no thread on there. Look, it's just, there's barely any thread. The wild's alright-ish, but on this side there's a bit more thread. So let's have a little look. See, all that seems alright. There's the spacer that's fallen off, and there's the other spacer, and it's just really rough and really out of way. That spacer there, I mean, that face of it, you can't see it from here, but that's really coarse and just really eaten away. So I'd like to replace those spacers. That one's held out. That one's sort of fairly flat. Oh, look at that. So that's definitely needs replacing. Now the welds here, so that weld there is actually fine. Nothing really wrong with it, actually. And nors that weld there. Like you were saying about the spacer cup, and again, it doesn't look very good, but is that grease in there? Yeah, it's just grease in there, some of that. But yeah, that cup has been gnawed away. I'll do some pictures. These bolts. Oh, let me just turn it over. These bolts there. There's a little bit of thread left in them, but not like it would have been. This is the sort of thing I want to be able to just tack back on to make sure that they're not going to come off. Because there's quite a few of them inside. Just in case they have come loose, like that one there, I'll just probably just touch a bit of weld top and bottom, and then try and put an insert back in it. Hey, big So there they all are, intact. But again, I don't know if they're ready to fall off. That's the, where is it? There's the bar that goes through to the suspension arms, giving you a different sort of angle. It's been gnawed at. Most of the list looks a bit gnarly, but actually it's almost smooth to the touch. It's not that bad. He says that, you might just turn around and say it's absolutely bollocks. There's a couple of bits like that where it's just eating in a bit deeper than everywhere else, but I guess a bit of sanding, once I've sprayed and stuff like that, I'll be able to get all them bits out. And again, going back to the headstock, yeah, that weld there looks a little bit chewed, but nowhere near as bad as the other welds. So yeah, and that again, that's been chewed out. And the front weld looks, it's all right. It's all right. I'm slowly sort of warming to the idea that she can be brought back to life. And there's the frame number, nice and clean. That looks terrible from here. There is a couple of little bits, like the edge of that is a bit rough now down this edge, but I can just sort of grind that back and sand that off. I'll grind it, sand it, make it smooth again, and that'll be good to go again. And I'm just wondering, like that little divot there, whether or not that's where the welds sort of come undone or not. Oh yeah, it's spot welded. Spot welded. There. I should just put a bit of weld in it just to make sure. Anyhow, there we go. The demise of the frame. Let's see if we can put her back to former glory. I would like to change this anyhow, so when I put my suspension unit on, I could just re-bolt the new suspension unit onto the right measurement away from the mudguard, so I can still use the ductile mudguards and it won't foul the suspension, the springs on the suspension, so that might not be such a bad thing. Alright, let me know what you think, Ben. See you later.